Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards in field position. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Alabama quickly back to the line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that play.
Play clock was down to 5. No need to rush things. Make sure you got it right, so they'll use the timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Gonna look downfield again. Complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28. In field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. wants to change this route. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Going to the run, it's Jackson. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown tie. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. A give to Brown. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. What a grab with one hand. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you can tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled in, made it look easy with those big hands.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. The Gators will try to convert on 4th down. On the move. Could be an alley. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Hand off for Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
And they'll just down it right there. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll open the second half on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They feed him again. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Turning it on. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for the goal line. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bama! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside is 5. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. With the catch, it's Newsome. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gators will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
A give to Brown. Maybe some room here. Got enough for the 1st. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. First down, right back to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. They will score. Touchdown, Gators. The Gators answer right back. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quarterback keep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Got enough for the first. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout on the field, 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up. On the run, it's Jackson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it will be a 55-yarder. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Never a doubt. And now they regain the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you can see the belief they had in each other